Hi everyone, I'm Greg. Um, Buy One from Matter on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Moxfield, and on Threads and Instagram. I'm Buy One from Matter underscore actual. This is the second of my splurge Amazon Prime Day purchases. So I did I did excellent with my Dominaria United Collector Box, which I wasn't actually expecting much out of. So I got extremely lucky with that one. So this one was a little more expensive, but it still was, on a significantly enough of a cut price wise that I thought it was worth a shot. I actually, yeah, I don't know what to expect out of this. It, this is the Brothers War, and they put in serialized cards in this set, so that's something that would be like the big thing to get. Other than that, I'm not sure what kind of stuff I'll find, but we'll give it a shot and see. And I am actually changing up my collection setting here to the Brothers War, uh, just so that I have an idea of what the biggest. So this has got the retro frame artifacts in it as well, and let's see. Okay, so there's all kinds of foils. Yeah, so there's Myral. There are some versions of Myral that are big. Portal to Phyrexia. Gix, Awaken the Woods, which is a big card for me in the kind of decks that I play. Um, and one with the multiverse, Lauren of the Third Path, Cityscape Leveler. Those seem to be the bigger things to get out of this if you're not getting into the fancy things. And then I'm sure some of the artifacts, there's a tier of those that are worthwhile as well. Um, but yeah, so we got 12 packs to see what we can get. So I'm gonna jump right in. Get that shrink wrap off. Okay. So we have our packs. So this was a set where they didn't do box toppers. It's fine. Um, okay. Got our packs. Here. So we're on pack number 1. So I'm pretty much going to ignore the commons. I'll just let them flash by. So there should be like 4 of them at the beginning of every pack, just to kind of keep things at a reasonable speed here. Dreams of Steel and Oil, Spotterthopter, and a Plains. I'm gonna put the lands on the box. Urza, Prince of Krug, Blast Zone, an extended art, Wire Surgeons. Okay, getting encore to things. Got a Burnished Heart. And in the foil and in the regular, a Quietus Spike. Also, this is the set where they gave us Transformers. So here's Jetfire, Ingenious Scientist, Jetfire, Air Guardian, Sky Strike Officer, extended art, and a Power Stone and a Soldier as a token. Okay. So nothing too crazy out of that pack. So moving to pack number 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. A land. I'll put that over there. Gnawing Vermin. Sardian Cliff Stomper. And an Island Mech. Land. Teething Wormlet. Kayla's Command. A Woodcaller Automaton. Chromatic Star. It's another uncommon artifact. Swiftfoot Boots. You know, they come in handy often. Journeyer's Kite. So we have a rare artifact. I don't think it's one of the big ones. Flame War Brash Veteran. So this is another Transformer. Cloud Key in the foil, schematic foil. So yeah, so they have the artifacts and a subset. They have the normal version, and then they have these schematic versions, and then they have them in foil and non-foil. And in this retro border, in foil, just looks special. You know, it's a good border. Power Stone and Elemental. It's a token. Okay. Number 3. Yeah, so I don't know what the Cloud Key is worth, because, I mean, this is obviously a reprint of it, so that may have driven it down a bit. I don't think it was, like, super expensive to begin with, but it's a good artifact. Okay. Got through our commons. Mask of the Jade Crafter. This is another... I don't know if I put it in my Magus deck yet or not, but I intend to, because it just sounds... You know, it's an uncommon, but you can pay X and sacrifice it and create an XX colorless Golem artifact creature token, activate only as a sorcery. And it's got Unearth. So you can get away with it twice, and with Magus you could double that X. So that might be another new, goal to pull off in a Magus deck. The Fall of Krug. Forest. Llanowar Wastes. So that's Underground River in Borderless. March of Progress. Millstone in foil. Chromatic Star. Rune Chanter's Pike. So we get into another of the rares. Archie Sharpshooter, so another Transformer. And there's Rune Chanter's Pike again, but this time in the foil. Power Stone and a Soldier. Let's see if there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So on to pack number 4. And it's resisting. There we go. Okay. Get through our comments. Yoshian Dissident. No One Left Behind. And here's another version. Swamp. The Stone Brain in foil. Taunos Toy Maker. Taunos the Toy Maker. Staff of Titania. I don't know what this is going for, but this was a card that interested me. Equipped creatures get +X/+X, where X is the number of forests you control. And then when it attacks, create a 1/1 green forest dryad land creature token. Yeah, so that is good for my green sensibilities. Ornithopter with that awesome retro border foil treatment to it, and also as a schematic version. It's self-assembler. Sword of the Meek. There's Ratchet Field Medic. And Ratchet Rescue Racer. Simeon Simulacrum is the extended art foil. Power Stone and a Soldier. Okay. Pack number 5. Okay. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4 for the commons. Arbalest Engineers, Recruitment Officer, and the Mountain. There's Lauren of the Third Path. So when it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment, and you can do taps. You and an opponent each draw a card. Hostile Negotiations. Wondrous Crucible. So this costs 7 to get out, so you got to be doing something with your mana to get there, or find some way to cheat it out. Permanents you control have Ward 2, so that's comes in handy. At the beginning of your end step, mill 2 cards, then exile a non-land card at random from your graveyard. Copy it, you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So that sounds like fun. Okay, here is the a snazzy version of Swiftfoot Boots with the old border treatment. So it's not the schematic, but it's pretty iconic. Ichor Wellspring, uncommon. Howling Mine for those that are in the kind of group huggy mood. Goldbug, Humanity's Ally, and Scruppy Scout. So more Transformers. And here's the Archimandrite in extended art foil. And I've heard things about that card. So, I mean, I don't know if it value-wise, if it's that big of a deal. But I know that people can do some kind of powerful decks around it, I think. Power Stone and a Bear. Okay, on to pack number 6. Yes, so far I don't think we've had a monster hit out of this. Get our commons out of the way. Okay, Yoshin Tactician. Third Path Iconoclast. There's the mountain. Legions to Ashes. Queen Kayla Bin Krug. Urza Chief Artificer. Affinity for artifact creatures. Artifact creatures you control have menace, and at the beginning of your end step, create a 0/0 colorless construct creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. So it's a mythic, and it sounds good. I don't know price-wise. It's not showing up at the top, I don't think. So who knows? Springleaf Drum. So at least you get to see these in that pretty order. Jalum Tome. Helm of the Host. That definitely allows some shenanigans to occur. Megatron. So Megatron Destructive Force and Megatron Tyrant. Transformer. Hajar Loyal Bodyguard in Extended Art Foil. Power Stone and Thopter. Okay, 7. Pack number 7. Yes, I keep on getting paranoid that I've not kept up with the dice marker there. 1, 2, 3, 4 commons. Gruesome Realization. Urza Power Stone Prodigy. And Mountain. Tyrant of Care Ridges. Over the Top. I mean, this sounded a little ridiculous the first time I encountered it before, I think. Each player reveals a number of cards from the top of their library equal to the number of non-land permanents they control. Put all permanent cards they revealed this way onto the battlefield and put the rest into the graveyard. So if you've already got a large number of an imbalance of non-land permanents, that's kind of like a ridiculous way to try and take the win. Not without risk. Scavenged Brawler. So here's the fancy version of the Ichor Wellspring. Ichor. Jalum Tome. Gilded Lotus. Flame War Brash Veteran. And Flame War Streetwise Operative. And a Teresian Mindbreaker in Extended Art Foil. So getting, whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library, rounded up, and it's got Unearth on it. That card can be mean. Power Stone and Soldier. Okay, pack number 8. One, 2, 3, For a Thran Power Suit and Pyrrhic Blast, Forest, Perennial Behemoth. So you can play lands from your graveyard, and it also has Unearth, Blade Coil Serpent. And there's the extended art Archimandrite without the foil. Foundry Inspector. And there's the schematic version, but not foil, of the Foundry Inspector. Scrap Trawler. Goldbug Humanity's Ally. Oh, and I haven't been paying attention, but this is the Shattered Glass. They called this a Shattered Glass version of those. So there's normal versions and Shattered Glass versions. Keening Stone in the foil. Power Stone and Thopter. Okay, 9. One, 2, 3, 4. Sarenth Steel Seeker. Obliterating Bolt. Plains. Visions of Phyrexia. Simian Simulacrum. Glint Raker. Glint Raker gets +X+O, where X is the highest mana value among artifacts you control, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put an artifact card revealed this way into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Here is the Swiftfoot Boots schematic in the retro border. So that's really cool. Springleaf Drum. Lodestone Golem. Prowl Stoic Strategist. And Prowl Pursuit Vehicle for the Transformer. And a Gilded Lotus in the retro border foil. That's nice looking. A Power Stone and a Soldier. Pack number 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Bushwhack. Philagi Dragon Engine. Forest. Here's a normal foil Tresian Mindbreaker. Deathbloom Ritualist. Thopter Shop. There's a Self-Assembler in schematic retro foil. Millstone. And Precursor Golem. Ultra Magnus Tactician. And Ultra Magnus Armored Carrier. Oh, and there's a extended art foil version of Over the Top. Now, Power Stone and a Spirit. Pack number 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hero of the Dunes. Mass production in an island. Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim in foil. Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim in borderless. Tawnos, Solemn Survivor. Pristine Talisman in the retro foil. Liquimental Coating. Perilous Vault. Optimus Prime Hero. And Optimus Prime Autobot Leader. So we got Megatron and Optimus Prime in here. And here's the borderless foil of the Teferi. So this was a Teferi pack. Power Stone and Soldier. Double check something. Yeah, so that's like an 872. So not major, but decent. So I got a collection of Teferis out of this box. Okay, the final pack. Okay, our final 4 commons. Philagi Excavation, Monastery Swift Spear, Swamp, Mishra's Foundry, Gixian Puppeteer, Sardian Avenger, Pristine Talisman, Soul Guide Lantern, Blackblade Reforged, Starscream Power Hungry, and Starscream Seeker Leader, and Quietus Spike in foil, Power Stone, and Sahili Filigree Master Emblem. Okay, so this this is more in line with what I expected, where it was going to be a bust. I think so. It was kind of funny to get all of those Teferis, but there's too many variables here. I don't know the pricing on all of the artifacts, and or the Transformers now. So there could be value in here from some of like the rare or mythic artifacts, particularly if they're in the foil, the retro foil. But nothing stood out to me as being amazing out of this. There's the Lauren, which is probably decent. Yeah, so in this case, I was punished for getting this on a whim. I didn't particularly need more of this set. I opened up a decent amount of this when it came out. But it's amazing that we go through the product so quickly. I've already lost kind of track of how I did with this set the first time around. I would have loved to have gotten another Awake in the Woods out of this, but no dice. Um, but yeah, so I didn't get I didn't get incredibly lucky and get a serialized card, but I also think I missed out on most of the big stuff in this set. So for this box, but yeah, so that happens. You get a box, and it just isn't all that spectacular. Um, I have hope that maybe some of the things redeem it, and I just am not aware of their current values, but probably not. Uh, but anyhow, I opened it up. You didn't, so you didn't lose out. You just got to see the cool cards that were in the set. So I hope you at least enjoyed that. And I hope you come around for the next video. I have a Dominaria remastered draft booster box to break into. And we'll see if there are any star power in that box that was also, yes, I went on an Amazon spree, so I bought the stuff that I thought was potentially the best value. So we'll see. The deals looked good enough, so I gave them a shot. So see you next time. Thanks. Bye.